is over now. I saw it first in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. I saw your plans in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. I saw this all in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. That was over trust, right? And over trust is so dangerous. Abba Yahuwah, I'm so sorry. For you said one to the one that will trust in flesh, that will build in flesh, that will believe in flesh. And I did. I'm so sorry. Please take that away from me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please take that away from me. Please take that away from me. I saw it first in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. No, no, no. I saw your place in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. No, no, no. I saw this all in my vision, but I couldn't believe it. No, 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 no. For it was too hard for me to believe. It was just too much for me to take. How can I believe that? That you are darkness. That you're gonna spread me with darkness. That you are evil. That you're gonna pour that on me. That you are link of fire agent. That you're gonna dump that on me. Now you're gonna dump that on me. has hid me from every pace of serpent, every shame, every sorrow, every trouble. All right now, family. So we want to finish the leftover parts. Here we are again in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message already titled for you and me right at part 1, in which in the family exposed called Justina Ekina, that's Abba Ingbe family's name, Facebook user's name, Favor Johnson, part 16. Okay, flash, let the dead bury they are all dead, part 16. Family case, I share this in the news feed. You just call me contact. You haven't listened to one, way then to 15. Please kindly go and do just that. All right, now, so the leftover part we see already from the part 15. Yes, how the blasphemed heaven that is found in Islam. That is the final goal of it all. So right now, the very last part I want to quickly touch on this before we go to the second point is that Revelation 35, and there was given unto him a mouth of speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue for 40 and 2 months. Who gave him the mouth? That is Abba Yahuwah. What does that simply mean to say? I'm done with you. Abba Yahuwah gave you want to become something else? You don't want to do what I asked you what I asked you to do? I'm done with you. That is the mouth he gave unto them to speak and blasphemes. All right, to do whatever they want to do. Here I am, Revelation 22, verses 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. That is, I'm done. If you want to be filthy, keep on right on. Out of Apostles 7:42, you can take it from 41. Then Yahuwah turned and gave them up to worship the host of heaven, as it is written. You want to be filthy? I'm done. That is that is judgment of abandonment. I'm done. Romans chapter 1, you can take it 20 to the very end. I'm already 24. Wherefore Yahuwah also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. You want to be filthy? I'm done. That is judgment of abandonment. Here I am, 1 John chapter 5, 16 to 18. Listen now. If any man see his brother see a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life for them. All right now. That is sin not unto death. There is a sin unto death. I do not say that he should pray for it. All unrighteousness is sin, and there is a sin not unto death. We know that whosoever is born of Yahuwah sinneth not. Okay, but he that is all right now, begotten of Yahuwah keepeth himself, and that wicked one touch him not. Okay, he said there is a sin that leads unto death. Anyone that is doing that sin, he said, I did not ask you to pray for them. That is what I'm done with you. That was the mouth given unto them to do whatever they want to say, do whatever you want to do. He gave you up to whatever, to worship all the host of heaven. He gave you mouth to say whatever you want to say. He releases your body to whatever filthiness you want to give your body to. That is the judgment of I'm done with you. That is judgment of abandonment. Now waiting for the judgment day. That is the sins of blasphemy. When you see someone blaspheme, you don't even bother anymore. Pray, talk. So what I'm doing, I'm letting you know your final judgment, Justina. So we proceed now to the very last point in this segment. If you have Enoch chapter 9, you can also read it. We see all holy angels was even talking to Abba Yahuwah. You just ignore all these holy deities. See what they have done. They say how they pollute the whole earth, Yes, it is judgment of I'm done. Then you wait for final what follows. So that same Anoka chapter 9, you will see how Abba Yahuwah bring this flood of destruction upon the wickedness of the wicked one. Your forefather, Justin, that's whom I'm speaking to. So right now, we rush down to the other point. I'm going to share testimony, how she begins, to be doing this weekend, how she started confession, the vision I saw before she started this confession. That is what I want to hit on. Right now, so what is the second point in this very part we brings out? It simply goes to, don't ever, joke with visions and dreams. Don't ever, joke with visions and dreams. So let's see how that one plays out. All right, I'm doing this in the light, of Revelation 12, verses 11. So here I am, Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, the people perish.
But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Where there's no vision, you just go to destruction. Okay? But if a vision is being given unto you and you honor and you follow it the way it's supposed to be, you will be happy. But I missed that goal. The vision was given, but I mixed it. I didn't keep it at all. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Yes. All these years, almost 70 years you came. I know the destruction I've been through. Yes, for the lack of knowledge, that brings about that destruction, suffering, shame, disgrace, once a lack, all these almost 17 years. Amos 3:7, Abayiwa said, before it happened, I will first of all reveal it unto you. He said he won't allow nothing to take me by surprise. He reveals, but lack of knowledge brings about this destruction almost these 17 years. Please, in your quiet time, you can study 1 Kings chapter 30. Just read it all. So, three person will play out over here. Right now, the first one is the man of Yahweh that came from Yehudah. Okay? Now, the second figure over here is Jeroboam, the idol worshipper. And the third figure, it is the old serpent that deceived the old prophet that deceived the new prophet, the old prophet, okay? The old prophet deceived the new prophet. Right now, Jeroboam should be outsiders, okay? That is enemy on the streets. And the man of Yahweh escaped his plots and his, deceitfulness. So, but the old serpent should be the enemy in the house, but the new man of Yahuwah that came to preach the gospel, all right, through gospel of Abba Yahuwah, he falls into the old prophet. He was being deceived by the old prophet. That is the enemy right in the house. All right, now Yahuwah gave him a simple instruction. Just go down to Jeroboam and do this sign and perform these signs. Because of his wickedness, is the king, but he's doing paganism. All right, leading all the people astray. He went there, everything Abba Yahuwah told him. He did it perfectly. Abba Yahuwah said, don't even drink water, don't even eat bread. Okay, even the way you come through, never you return back through that way. In another way, pass another way. He fulfilled. When he did that miracle powerfully and all his prophecies, Jeroboam saw him. No, he wanted to lay his filthy hands. Leprosy struck him. Right away now, so as this very man pray for me, he prayed here, he was restored. Now he now said, let me say bread and let me give you what he said. No, for you has warned me never to do that. Never to even, from the way I came in, never to pass through that way. He escaped the pagan people, which is the enemy on the street. It was done. Now, on his way, he met another enemy. That is the one in the house. What did he say? He said, that same Yahuwah that told you not to eat bread and not to drink water, that same Yahuwah also told me to tell you. He said, I'm a prophet like you. Maybe I'm going to read that. Here I am, verses 11. Now there dwelt an old prophet in Bethel, and his sons came and told him everything that the new prophet did. So right now, what happened? That he run after him. That's what I'm looking for. He ran after, he caught him. Now, verses 14. And went after the man of Yahuwah and found him sitting under an oak. And he said unto him, art thou the man of Yahuwah that comest from Yehudah? And he said, I am. And he said unto him, come home with me and eat bread. And he said, I am not returned with you. I may not return with thee, nor go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water with thee in this place. For it was said unto me by the word of Yahuwah, thou shalt not eat no bread nor drink water there, nor return again to go by the way that thou comest. He said unto him, I am a prophet also as thou. And an angel spake unto me by the word of Yahuwah, saying, bring him back with thee into the house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him, that old serpent again. He went, and that was how that powerful man of Yahweh died. He was being deceived by the old prophet. My people are perished for lack of knowledge. This is the destruction I've been going through for over this almost 17 years. So right now, it all begins. And that is now 2002. We go back to 2001. All right. So I was in my house project. Okay. Then I told me that this very girl, she knew nothing. In school, she's so dumb, all right? No need to be wasting money because I was also sponsoring her in school. And I said, no need to be wasting that money. She don't even know nothing. All right, she's so dumb, dumb memory. And I said, okay, since we have a place we are staying, we live in my mother's house. All right, now let me stop the building of my house. Let me bring her in order for us to join hands together and help the family. That was 2001, okay? So as soon as I just made up my mind to do that, a vision came. All right, as this vision came, Hannah said, this girl, she's darkness, don't bring her. All right, if you must bring somebody, let me show you who you will bring. This is Justina. Don't bring Justina. She's darkness. When she comes, she's going to afflict you with darkness. This is joy. This is my flesh and blood from the same father, the same mother. Justina, we are the same mother, but not the same father. For her, we are the same mother and the same father. Then YAHUAH point me to this very girl. So bring Joy. And I said, Joy, she's a very hot-tempered son, but everybody knows her. There's never no way I can bring this girl here and tell her, don't fornicate, don't have a boyfriend. She will not listen to me. But as for Justina, she's a kind of a very quiet and a humble girl. I said, no, it is Justina I will bring. The most talent said, okay, no problem. Let us see whom you don't want to bring, and let us see the one you want to bring. First of all, he brought this girl in the vision. I was in this vision. In fact, the chair I sat upon in that vision in my house, that chair was built of money. It was made of money. My seat where I sat in that vision, all was money. Money built that chair. All right. So as soon as I brought this girl in that vision, everywhere now in the house was filled with money. Heaven opened upon her. Light was just reflected all over her. Whatever she touched in that vision, she prospered. Wow, it was. And I said, my sister, I thought I have money. I said, I never knew you came from Nigeria. You just bring all this load of bunch of money to me. I said, oh, you are really blessed indeed. Before you know, she brought Netherlands passport to me already. I said, mommy, sister, I have Netherlands passport. I said, I know you are a blessed someone. Whatever she thought, she flourished. All right, now, that was the part of her own. So rather, let's go to Justina, the one you want to bring. So now this is the one I want to bring, Justina. So right now, in Justina's case, I was in my house in Netherlands, okay. There, I was sitting in my sitting room with my nightgown, okay, relaxing in my sitting room. So all of a sudden, she just came out from the bedroom. My father, her head was even larger than the whole Edo state. Very large hair, and she have a cutlass in her hand, and this cutlass cut in the both side. Oh, my father, when I saw her, so dreadful. Then I stood on my feet. Wow, Justina, who is this? Justina, is this you? He said, yes, sister, this is me. I did not come to help you I did not come to join you to help the family. Rather, I come to stop, to kill you and stop that help. Because that family, we call them a family of sufferhead. And that family, we call them a family of darkness. And you now come, you are trying to put on light and you are trying to make them rich. No, for that is why I'm here. As she was about to cut me, I just jumped on my feet. I began to run on the street without no shoe on my feet, with just my gun being naked. I began to cry for help. Help me. My sister that I brought, she want to kill me. Help me. I begin to run with all my heart. And for her, she don't run. She will just stand and begin to monitor how I run. Okay, after I've run a little, I looked back. I couldn't see her. So let me relax. Almost fainting. I want to die. I said, let me gather my strength a bit. As I was just gathering my strength. I was just before you know, for her, she don't run like I run. She don't run with her feet. I always hear the sound of the wind, a sound of a weird wind. So when that start keep coming, oh, I said she's coming again. She's coming again. I would jump on my feet and begin to run again. That thing happened almost throughout the night until I got to a point to cut the whole matter short. I want to do a brief testimony how you need not to joke with vision, you need not to joke with dreams. Now, until she now, drove me to a place called a land of the dead. It was every part of that place was graveyard everywhere. Everywhere was graveyard. No life, no living over. It is the land of the dead. And there's no way for me to escape in order for me to fall into that pit. So she now said, now she's at my back already. She now said, sister, this is your grave. Yes. And I said, what did I do to you? I was still asking, what was my offense? She said, yeah, the family, we call them Sophiate family. We said they are the family of darkness. You not come, you want to come and put light. You not come, you want to come and raise them up. That is the reason why I want to kill you. As she was about to do, release a double-edged sword on me. My son just appeared in the other side, all right, with a gloomy garment. As soon as my son appeared, she disappeared right away. Oh, my father. Then my son now called and told me, Mommy, do you want to cross over from death to life? I said, yes, my son, I don't want to die. As soon as I said that, a white rope, very, very narrow, just cross over as a narrow way, just appear upon the graveyard on top of it. So my son had joined me at the back of the graveyard. And I said, Mommy, if you don't want to fall into this grave, watch my footstep. Any foot I pull it after me. I said, okay, my son. Then when he pulled one feet, it started with the right feet. I pulled mine. The left, I pulled mine. The right, it was just like that. I was just watching over his feet. So as soon as he pulled the last left leg out of the graveyard, I also did the same. I woke up. Beginning to throw out. All my body was shaking. It's like the poor cold water. I don't know what was that. For the torment of fear. And I began to throw out. My belly was shaking. It's like the poor cold water. I was shivering. And I began to throw out. I never went to bed until in the morning. That vision was so dreadful. So what kind of vision is this? Justina having a large head. This is terrifying. I never goes back to bed. So when it was now morning, I pick up the phone. I'm going to use your language, okay? Because I know many Christians over here. The place you call church, okay? Now, and I picked up the phone. I called the pastor. Sir, but they would normally call him daddy. Look at the vision I saw. I was crying as if the whole thing is taking place as I'm saying it now. So Pastor Dana said, okay, my daughter, stop crying, stop crying. Come and meet me in the church premises so time. I said, okay. So when he was there, and I went to go and meet him, he now began to pray for me, saying, my daughter, I don't know what this vision, I don't know what it is, but I know this is death. But Yahuwah, he call him God. God revealed to redeem. So then he now began to pray, cast a bed, and I said, it's over, don't worry. You get the victory already. I returned back home. I got home, still the same problem. I was still so dreadful. When I remember the vision, remember how large our head is, I'm terrified. I was so uncomfortable. Right away, I called one girl, one lady, Pat. She's my friend, one of my friend, Pat. And I called her, Pat, look at what I saw last night. This thing is really putting fear heavily into me. He said, Princess, this vision is serious. I don't know what it is, okay? But you keep praying because grave, yeah, that is dead. But when she now begin to confess, Pat told me, say, right away, I know she's a witch. But it's a very strong allegation for me to say your sister is a witch. That was why I used wisdom. I said, I don't know what that vision is, but be praying. He said, right away, she know that is unclean, that is a witch. Now, but she did not tell me. So she said, okay, I don't know what that is, but the graveyard, that is dead now. Be praying, God is going to see you through. Okay, now, nobody solved my problem. So what I do, my junior sister then, she's an elder in the church, and I called her in Nigeria. Because this vision keep tormenting me. When I remember, then I'm afraid. And I called her. I called her, my sister, look at vision I saw about Justina and about Joy. He should not say, sister, why should your pastor say I don't know this? He said it's a very simple vision. Now, he said, you running on the street. He said, first of all, Justina is with unclean spirit. She never even said she's a witch, unclean spirit. She's unclean. She carry unclean spirit. God said, if you bring her, it's going to, in fact, only by the grace you will come out from the grave, will lead you to death. But if you bring joy, that is, you obey the Most High, it's going to bring blessings upon you. But if you bring Justina, that means you disobey heaven, it's going to bring almost death on you. You see you running on the street, that is suffering. That is suffering. Running with your barefoot, that simply means hard suffering. You're going to be, begging people on the street for help. Now, you see, you now come to the graveyard, that simply means this is going to lead you almost unto death. You see your son that appeared. No, you only have one son. That simply means to say the only begotten son of the Most High was the one who appeared to you, not yours. He is using your son to minister to you. As you have only one son, the Most High also have only one son, begotten son. So he is the one. The Messiah is the one. And you say, now ask you question, do you want to come out from this grave? And you say, yes. Said that is an agreement. Two cannot work together without an agreement. Therefore, as soon as you agree, now join with you. He said, you see, and I said, whatever footstep I make, pull it after me. He said, that is, you follow my example. When she break it down for me, interpret it for me, the fear left me right away. That fear just disappeared. I was free. However, I made full of this vision. And I said, what are they saying? Because I want to bring this. Is that why they are saying she have unclean spirit and she's going to kill me? This. I said, this is devilish vision. Devil revealed this because I want to pray, because I want to pray. That is why they want to spoil her head before me. So right now, I make very light of it, okay? So in light of this vision, I want to throw two pastors in. Now, this prophecy came but in her presence. If she will be truthful to herself, she knew it came in her presence. Anyway, I got me crusade woman. Wherever crusade is, I always love to go. Whether in my whatever place of fellowship or in another place, because I want to be among the people of the Most High. That is what I thought then. I always run after, crusade. That's it. So to make things short over here, this guy came. Every pastors, in fact, they all give wonderful prophecy about me. But no one has ever told me how the journey is going to be. So right now, this guy came, is a man of God from England. So right now, she now said, hey woman, come over here. I went to him in the front of the altar. Do you know you are a powerful woman of God? That is what they said. I say, yes, I know. All right now. Do you know the hand of the God is all over you? I say, yes, I know. Okay. Do you know that you are a Messiah role model? That one I said, I don't know. Do you know you carried Messiah kind of anointing? I said, that one I don't know. He said, no. The anointing you are going to carry is anointing like that of Messiah. There is never no way a single woman can carry that anointing. So in order for this anointing to appear and manifest in your life, go and get a husband. And when this man comes, don't look down on him. Don't say because he don't understand Bible the way you do. He's not fire the way you do. He's not really spiritual the way you do. Don't do that. He say only through marriage, this anointing is going to be released on you. Because a single woman don't carry anointing like that of Messiah. And I say you are a Messiah role model. Even when the assistant pastor and his wife see me up to today, that is the name they still call me in that ministry. Our Messiah role model. You see? Now, the other pastor part, these are the sweet parts, okay? Now, the other pastor part, this one came from Italy. This one was in the place I fellowship. The pastor is called Pastor Dan. Now, when this one comes, it's going to be having 3 days crusade. It started from Friday. I'm going to be using your language, okay? Friday till Sunday. Right now, the very first start of it all, if you see the way this man was just staring at me, I was so uncomfortable. I said, what kind of pastor is that? You see, flesh now beginning to work. Maybe it's lasting. Throughout that first day, only to look me as a mugu. The second day, which is Shabbat, he did. The third day, he did. I was so uncomfortable. I said, what kind of whatever is this? So right now, when the service was done the third day, I was just on my way going, and now sent the usher, Brother Kevin. Brother Kevin now just run and call me, sister Princess, please come. The host pastor want to see you. I say, oh, you see, this man has been staring at me since 3 days ago. I don't know what was that. Then and I come, and I say, good evening, Daddy. And I say, oh my daughter, if you see what I'm seeing about you for these past 3 days, then must have hold my heart about you. He always walked with my heart about you. He said that he always dropped these 3 words in his heart about you. She is my helper. She is the one to wash my feet. She is the one to announce my arrival to my brethren. He said these are the 3 words. Keep coming, keep coming. He said whenever I drop that word, then I will look at you again. How can this be a woman? Whenever I drop that word, how can it be? He said, well, look at me again, a woman. He said there, John chapter 20 now came in his mouth. This has to be the anointing of Mary Magdalene. She was the one who saw the risen king first. What? Is woman that is also going to announce his second coming? So this was what he was just saying. Now gave me, as he gave me this prophecy, now said, but my daughter, This anointing is going to lead almost to death. There is a great battle. Because of this anointing, devil and his host has declared war on you. This one is going to lead you almost to death, but you will get there. It will drag you to the grave, but you will get there. You will almost lost your life, but you will get there. The battle is severe, but you will get. If you see how this guy was just eating on it, that one now begin to make my heart panic. Because every pastor that has been prophesying to me, like the first one I said, that is the kind of prophecy. Very sweet, relaxing. But this is the only pastor that told me about this battle is going to be severe. Now, the other pastor makes his own so public. But this very one, the last pastor, he gave me this prophecy secret. After service, he did not just begin to say it out on the public. After service, now call to me and now pass it out to me. When I heard of this battle, my heart was beating. Bam, 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 bam. He now gave me his number. He said, this is my number. Whenever you're ready to prepare for this battle, you will be needing backup. You'll be needing people to support you. I would like to be a part. Me and my prayer warriors would like to be a part. Just take my number. Whenever you are ready, just let me know. I said, okay, Daddy. I took the number. I returned home. But before I got home, I was full of sadness. The way he was hitting on the battle is going to lead to death. The stress is going to be too much. It's a long journey. Devil and his host has declared war. Anyway, when I got home, I still called this part again. I said, Pat, I don't know. Look at what this pastor said to me. Every other pastor, they always give me sweet prophecy. But this one, he gave sweet prophecy. But the other part of it is really making me to be afraid. Partner said, Princess, if I were you, I would just enter fasting. Me, I will not eat food or battle. I will just enter fasting and know where the battle is coming from. I said, I will do that, my sister. Normally we start fasting by 12 midnight until I now come to study the royal law and know that that is a wrong calculation. But Abba Yehovah will use what we know to work with us. So right now I declare, when it was 12 o'clock in the midnight, I goes on my knees, I pray. Father, you said you want to use me. Father, you said there is a battle. So you have already used a servant to speak to me, but I don't know where this battle is coming from. I don't know what it is. Until you reveal unto me, where am I going to? You said I'm the one to wash your feet. You said I'm the one to help you. You said I'm the one to announce this. He gave me the prophecy and I just use it to pray. Until you reveal it unto me, I will not stop this fasting. So I enter into a covenantal fasting. But this fasting lasted for 9 months. Meanwhile, I was still eating. All right, I eat every day. Not it was just normal fasting. All right, now, so to cut the whole story short, I'm not going to talk about how she came. It was so difficult. About 4 people, the 5th one, and I gave her to the 5th trolley. They call him Vincent. Every other 4, I'm not going to go into that until the fullness of the full testimony. I will narrate it all. So right now, what happened? And I called Bravi, said I also gave me the number, and I let him know I want to bring my sister, but this is what has been going on. We have been wasting money. Myself, and every other 4. He now said, okay, if anybody that is tormented, that doesn't want this guy to come to Europe, he said he's going to let that person know that he is stronger than that person. He said, but if it is this guy that is doing it, or if this guy is a witch, I'm going to tell this guy I'm a wizard. That was how he bragged. He just took his leave. He lived in Senegal. He traveled down to Lagos. He said, tell your sister to come and meet me in so hotel in Lagos. And I called right now she took transport from Benin way down to Lagos. Before you knew it, the brother came here already. They are in Senegal. I said, wow, this is the first time for her to even leave Nigeria. I said, this is awesome. He said, I told you I will bring her. Only you get my money ready. I said, sir, your money is ready. All right now. What happened? As soon as she came to Senegal, normally this is how my business works. If I take maybe 50,000, goes to market, I said markers those days, and I was also selling gold. Buy things, if it is 50,000, as I come, everything will go on credit. All right. So, but when I'm going to market, I always travel to 2 weeks. So when I'm going, whatever you collect, maybe you take something of 5,000, you need to give me half. So that was how it was going with me, and it was going wonderfully. So right now, what happened? Something drastic took place in Netherlands. That was 2002. That this now leads to ready. That police now beginning to break through every house where there is Nigeria or black people, wherever they are. They now begin to pack all of them and send them down to Nigeria with my capital. That brings about frustration. Meanwhile, this guy just stepped into Senegal. Oh no, when this thing happened, I said, this is terrible. Quickly, and I called Brother Vincent. Oh, brother, sorrow, don't bring her. Tell her to return back to Benin. Something drastic took place here. And everybody I'm trading with, they deport all of them. Wow, he should not say, oh, sorry, your sister entered Italy this morning. she's already in Milan. He said, okay, no problem, because by then she was 20 or 20. We said, don't worry. My wife can sell her for her to go and pay 60 or 70,000. Don't worry. I said, what? No, don't do that. Please bring her. Bring her. I have the money. No problem. I wanted to invest it in business. Now that she's already in Italy, no problem. Bring her. Okay, after some days, the wife now brought her. The man's wife, Vincent's wife, now brought her to Netherlands. I gave them the money. And I let her know this is the confusion over here. All right. So this prophecy now is the vision, whatever that I just narrated. She's already here. I'm just backing it up anyhow. So now what happened? We are now nothing to do. So left over 3,000 in my hands after I paid her money. So now about 95% of my customer was being deported, left now over 5%. So those one also request for things. Also, I took the leftover 3,000. I traveled to Italy again. I bought things. I brought it to them. Never knew their plans that they already ready to also run out of Netherlands. I gave them the old goods, and that is where the frustration came. Everything that I gave unto all of them disappeared. So that is where my frustration begins. And I say, the war has already started. Meanwhile, when I entered that fasting, that same day on Monday, and I called the pastor, he gave me eternal number. As I called him, the line wasn't working anymore. I said, but he gave me this line yesterday. Why is it not going? So right now, on Wednesday service, and I goes to my pastor, and I ask him, Daddy, please, can you give me this man's number? And look at what he said. Look at what he does, he said. And I said, okay, my daughter, I'm also going to call him for you. He did the same, and the line was not going. We don't know up till now. We don't know what. I don't know. Let me be saying, referring to myself. I don't know what happened to that pastor. So right now, to cut the whole matter short, this time she's already here. Now, when she came, I saw another vision powerfully. I was just in this vision again. Brother, my house is now opened, okay? It was opened everywhere. I just saw my umbrella uncountable enter inside my breaking. Not that they never break in because the door is already opened. As soon as they rushed into my house, they handcuffed me, 2 hands back, and tied my leg and put me in one position. And looted every single thing in my house. And my house was so empty. Everything was being looted. I said, what kind of life is this? Oh no. Oh no. So to cut the whole matter short, this my fasting lasted for 9 months. When it was 9 months, and I said I should stop. I'm going to take you into another kind of fasting. I stopped for a while. So after some time, after some time, I said I should enter into dry fasting. Now, this dry fasting, I will fast like 3 days, 72 hours. The other day, I will stop it. So I will continue again. After 72 hours, I will stop. I will eat. So that was how I did that for all 3 months. All right now. So within all this thing I'm saying, we are already on the street. No house anymore. No money to pay house. My gold was finished. Nothing to do. Frustration is already here. Living, from a city room to city room, doing beggar to survive. All right now. Until you will not get to this brother house called Brother Lucky. Brother Lucky was living in a one room. Okay. Now I told him, brother, he can no house to go. The person that also helped me asked me to leave his house. Is not so okay. No problem. Come this time, no house to stay. My things is in Canada. I throw many things away. The one I still know, my clothing and whatever I put in the kilder. So and I goes to Brother Lucky's house. Brother Lucky is living in one room. He put mattress on the ground, and he himself now begin to sleep on the couch. I and this my mother daughter will now begin to sleep in the mattress he put on the floor. So right now, to cut the whole matter short, I was still on this fast. At the end of this dry fast, 3 months. This one lasted for 3 months. Now December 10, 2005, I was in this vision. I hold a fowl in my hand, and I begin to speak to this fowl. You were the one that messed up my life. I'm going to break up your neck. As I was about to strangle and break that fowl's neck, I heard the voice said, don't do that. When you kill this fowl over here, this person is going to die physically. And I said, no, but it's a fowl. He said, no, it's a policy. When you kill, that person will die physically. I said, wow, who is this person there? And I said, a witch in the family. What? Who is the? I now begin to panic. Who? Because normally when I'm in dream, I will see my mother, the clothes that I even bought for her, the things show her back that I sent to her. She would just put it on, hide under my back of door. In that dream, it will begin to release curses upon me. It will begin to invoke curses upon me. And my son, the only boy that I have, when in the dream, I will see him having sexual intercourse with me. So I was not, who is there? I was contemplating, is it my mother or is it my son? Because those are the two faces I normally see. I woke up, I called her, she was the first person to call Justina. Look at what I saw, a witch in the family. He said, sister, before you don't know there's a witch in the family. I said, You know anyone? Yeah, I say Papa outside and number one. Hey, Papa outside. But my heart wave within me. I drop it in my heart that this which he is talking about, it is my own flesh and blood. And I said just no, 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 no. I received a word in my heart. He said this very which he is I saw, it is my own flesh and blood. And I said, sister, okay, let's pray to God and let's ask him and for him to expose the person. We'll not begin to pray. We'll not begin to pray. We'll not begin to pray. I don't know how many days this lasted because everything is, being jotted down. The full testimony, everything will be read. So right now, to cut the whole matter short, afterwards, some days, I was in this vision. Emma stood by me and I said, where are you today? This is the darkness I told you about almost 4 years ago, never you to bring. You now still went ahead, you now brought her. Where are you today? You are begging people for the street. You are begging people in the street, help me, no house to stay, no where to put this. He said, where are you today? Doing beggar, please, can you help me to feed? He said, where are you today? You are on the street today. This is the darkness. I asked him, and I said, wow. And I remember the vision. Wow. Ooh, ooh. When they break, oh my Father, and I begin to plead for mercy because I disobeyed. When they break, I begin to look at her, but I was never ever afraid of her. So right now, she now begin to ask me, we are still praying together for the most title expose, who is the witch? And she will now asking me, sister, who is the witch? Many times a day, because now become our prayer point, now becomes our topic. We don't have any other talk. We want to know, who is this witch? She now begin to ask, sister, who is this person? Who is this person? I don't know. We'll pray the next day, sister, no answer. I say, no. You get answer. She will say, no. I never say a word to her. So right now, to call the whole matter short, we went to a Bible study on Wednesday, and before we go, we talk about it. It's our topic, highest topic. Now, as we finish from Bible study, we were coming back home. She now said, sister, so God did not reveal to you who is the witch in the family. I said, no. Do you know how she had me to me? She now said, sister, Abina me. That is, she spoke pidgin English. She now said, sister, is it me? And I said, wow, are you a witch? She now say, yes, sister, I was the person you saw in the vision. If it were those fetish power that fished me out, either my mother or my son will have been the one to confess, not me. But you saw me the way I am. I am a witch. All the vision you saw, for you to despise that vision, I was the one who blocked your heart never to believe it. She said in the Senegal, that is where he said this night, Wednesday night, tonight we were supposed to die. You're supposed to die. I wanted to hit you tonight because I already spoke with the occult power to back me up to kill you because until I kill you, I cannot get the Diamond C promotion. He said she was in the Senegal. The very day she stepped her feet in the Senegal, that was the day she attacked my business. He said he comes like this. They took her into the sea. They'll covenant, they'll wash her eye because your sister you are going to meet in Netherlands, she is a believer. Therefore, you need to act as a believer. They'll wash her eyes from the water, from the Diamond, and she now begin to see vision, and they also use it to wash her mind, and she now begin to prophesy, and then also covenant at 2 hands and covenant at 2 legs that immediately she enter Netherlands, she takes over already. Any person that want to stand away, she get rid of this. She was coming from the Diamond Sea River. Now she now saw Iroko tree. This Iroko tree, a lot of people with peach on the branches or on the leaves, and was having a lot of fruits, and it was also having leaves. He said, but as they told her to invoke power and make sure everything is crushed, she releases the wind upon the Iroko tree. Every fruit over there was crushed, every leaf was crushed, and now people that peach, under the tree, they all fled away. Now it is to uproot now that Iroko tree, because the only one thing that is left for the Iroko tree is just the tree and the branch, but no leaves and no fruit, nobody anymore. Now he said she now begin to invoke power to uproot. It would just look like that the tree want to uproot. Before he knew it, something would just happen. The tree will stand again. He said that was the battle. It was serious. She was trying to uproot that tree. The tree will just go almost down, about to be uprooted. Before you know, the tree stood upright again. He said, sister, you were that tree. And the people that was peach, it was your friend and family. Now that this is no more working, they all run away. He said the fruit and the leaf was your glory. I strip you all naked. In fact, this night you were supposed to die. We arrange everything already. This night we plan already. That I'm confessing now because the fire of the Ruach HaKodesh that descend on me. That is why I'm confessing right now. So this is how she starts confession. A time will come, every details will be given. Okay. That was December 2005. We now narrate the whole situation to Pastor Lucky. Pastor Lucky said, hey, I knew you came. Since you came into this woman's life, evil spirit entered her life. Before you came, this woman was a powerful woman. Now she's sleeping from a place to a place. No, this is evil. So this happened December 2005. So 2006, before we now expose her, as Abba YAHUAH has already commanded us to do. So, family, this is what it is. You don't joke with visions and you don't joke with dreams. YAHUAH is speaking, but the problem is that our flesh is not responding. Our flesh is waging war against our spirit in order for demons to carry out their wickedness and delay our miracle. So, in the full testimony, how she's normally they use pastor to do wickedly, because I'm going to disclose that, okay? I just want to first of all talk about my own side, how I make full of a holy vision that brings this almost a 17 years destruction, pain, and sorrow upon me, that I begin to beg sleepy people's kitchen in order for me to live. But to YAHUAH be all glory and be forgiven and be restored to the glory of his mighty name. So the next video is going to be how they are using pastors, to deceive and work with pastors, to bring in demons here on earth, or in the name of this COVID they call church. So Justina overcome by the blood of Yahushua and by the word of my testimony. There is a part I left. Oh no. The very night I began the fasting, it was horrible. Sempe wanted to eat me raw. That is where I now really know it is a serious battle. The 9 months fasting, in my vision, it was horrible. As soon as I make that covenantal prayer and sleep that night, I saw Serpent just tie me with his stay, throw me down the 3rd time before fire not descend and consume me. That vision. I say, indeed, the pastor really said it's going to be so severe on me, and it was so. He just use his own tail to tie me, raise me up, hit me down. The 2nd time, the 3rd time, that is where fire not descend upon that serpent and roast him alive. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, family. So we begins the other